Mini episode 224 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Royalty Tours USA, your ultimate resource to traveling in style to attend sporting events. Follow them on the web at royaltytours.blogspot.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hi, this is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with your list of week-in, week-out fantasy football starters in 2012. As of mid-season, we are dropping Cam Newton from the list and adding Peyton Manning, Robert Griffin III, and Frank Gore. All plays are, of course, all things being equal, and assuming that players are healthy and that no other recommended options would edge these guys out on a week-to-week basis. But we feel that it's important to lay down a marker on guys you don't pull if healthy, because too many of our peers in this industry encourage reckless speculation on matchups from week to week, even with players you took in the first round. Our every week quarterbacks are Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Tony Romo. Our every week running backs are Arian Foster, Ray Rice, LaShawn McCoy, Maurice Jones-Drew, Chris Johnson, Ryan Matthews, DeMarco Murray, Marshawn Lynch, Michael Turner, Matt Forte, Darren McFadden, Trent Richardson, Adrian Peterson, Ahmad Bradshaw, Steven Jackson, and Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. Our every week wide receivers are Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Roddy White, Wes Welker, Andre Johnson, Mike Wallace, Greg Jennings, Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks, Jordy Nelson, Brandon Marshall, A.J. Green, and Julio Jones. Our every week tight ends are Rob Gronkowski, Jimmy Graham, Vernon Davis, Jermichael Finley, Aaron Hernandez, Antonio Gates, and Jason Witten. Welcome to mini episode number 224 of the FDH Lounge and our presentation of the FantasyDraftHelp.com Insider in this format after 8 years on our previous platform. This is our NFL Week 15 preview covering what we presume will be the second week of your playoffs. We like 10 QBs this week. Matt Ryan, Jay Cutler, Josh Freeman, Joe Flacco, Matt Schaub, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger, and Colin Kaepernick. We like 10 running backs. Doug Wilson, Alfred Morris, Reggie Bush, Doug Martin, Darren Sproles, Michael LaShore, Noshawn Marino, C.J. Spiller, Stephen Ridley, and Sean Green. We like 16 wide receivers. Deshaun Jackson, Randall Cobb, James Jones, Josh Gordon, Justin Blackmon, Vincent Jackson, Mike Williams, Marcus Colston, Torrey Smith, Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Reggie Wayne, Steve Smith, Malcolm Floyd, Miles Austin, and Antonio Brown. We like 5 tight ends. Tony Gonzalez, Martellus Bennett, Jermaine Gresham, Owen Daniels, and Brandon Myers. There are 5 teams that we have labeled as all-out, meaning that we don't like any of their marginal players. St. Louis, Minnesota, Arizona, Kansas City, and Tennessee. Conversely, we like Atlanta and the New York Giants, who play each other in what should be an epic shootout as the only all-in teams, meaning that we like all of their marginal players in addition to the gimmies. Every week, we also recommend 5 of these players as especially strong, and this week's slate includes Matt Ryan, Alfred Morris, Marcus Colston, Vincent Jackson, and Tony Gonzalez. Thanks for checking us out. Again, for a more comprehensive look at this year's fantasy football season, download our free guide, Fantasy Football Draftology 2012 at FantasyDraftHelp.com, and you can also download our guides for this year's fantasy hoops and hockey. Go break off a little value on your opponents in fantasy sports, and be sure to sample our other Nothing is Off-Topic mini episodes, including our recent conversations with media superstars Ernie Johnson and Robert Flores from the FDH Lounge.
As we bring the show to a close, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude to NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, all Clear Channel affiliates, TNT, TBS, USA, UPN, Deadspin.com, YouTube.com, YTMND.com, MySpace.com, various blogs, Fox News, CNN, CNBC, MSNBC, IamBoard.com, Billboard.com, Google.com, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News, ESPN Classic, NBA TV, NFL Network, Sports Time Ohio, Athlon Magazine, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network, The Boomerang Channel, QVC, BET, The Spice Channel, Steno Notebooks, Manwich, Papermate Office Supplies, waitresses, strippers, bartenders, garbage men, janitors, microwave popcorn, the writers of The Office, Scrubs, Entourage, My Name is Earl, Oz, Metalocalypse and the Boondocks, Aquafina, and the periodic table of elements.